welcome back to Life with Sherry Berry. It is about 6:14 on this particular morning, and you already know I'm headed to the gym, and you should be able to tell even more so because of my hair looking like this. Looking at it like this, it kind of looks like a beehive. It makes me think of my granddaddy, because when I would wear a bun, he used to say, "What is up with that beehive on your head?" or whatever. So God rest his soul. But right now I couldn't quite get it in a, the first couple days after you get, first few days when you get the crochets, if you don't, you got to be real intentional about getting it in a bun shape. So right now I just have it in a ponytail holder on top, and then I just did it like this so it wouldn't necessarily be in my way. I'll tame it a little better before I get ready to go. But had some, of course, morning per usual. Got up, alarm went off at 5. I was like, Jesus, give me 5 more minutes. And then I woke up at 5:05. So I guess he did what I asked him, right? Got showered and got Bishop all taken care of. And then because I didn't do it last night because I was just trying to chill, I didn't make my lunch, so I had to make that today. I had to make that this morning before I left. So I left the house a couple minutes ago. And now I am on my way to the gym. So today ought to be an interesting one. Of course, it's the first day after a holiday. So today is the first day of summer classes at work and all that stuff. So we shall see. Come on and take the ride with me. Of course, if you're new here, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your bell so you can know anytime I post additional content. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later. Is 7:25. The rain has now started, or the drizzle, whatever you want to call it, has started, and I am headed to the chiropractor. I gotta drink my protein since we did like upper body and squats today. We did the weight machine. I like this particular one because I drink the Atkins Plus, 30 grams of protein. I like this one because it doesn't have a lot of sugar. It's 7 grams of fiber, 1 gram of net carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. So it's better for me. So after the workout, drink my protein. Now I am headed to the chiropractor because I have somehow I guess we can say about a month or so ago now. When was it? It was in April. I woke up and had a random back injury. Or let's just say random back pain, probably from an injury that I had sustained earlier in my life, and had never really got it treated or tended to. So the good part is that the chiropractor is like literally kind of right around the corner from the gym. So it doesn't feel like, so the good part is when I go, it doesn't feel like I'm backtracking or anything like that. I've decided to go like first thing in the morning because that's just easier. The way my job and all that stuff is set up, it's easier to go before I ever even get to work. So then when I get to work, I am there. Been on this. So based off of the plan that the chiropractor put me on, I'm on like a 12-week plan. So when I first started, it was 4 weeks, 3 days a week, even though I think I got in the sense of not got, but maybe I was healing so fast, the Lord was touching my body so quickly. I feel like I only did that 3 days a week for 3 weeks, and I thought I was supposed to do it for 4. Nevertheless, I did it for 3 days a week. Now I'm on the 2 days a week, and I feel like because I got this paper that I did not complete, I feel like now I'm probably going to be moving to the 1 day a week. The time is moving, so not surprised by it at all. So just pulled up, but they don't open until, and I'll be seeing another chiropractor today, they don't open until 7:45, and I gotta do because I didn't do it before I left home, so I gotta take some quiet time with Jesus. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. So I am at the chiropractor. Hopefully you can hear me. I have there's a roller bed next to me, so that's what's making all that noise. But I have the little patches or whatever on my back that do the little massage thing, and the heat. So I've already been adjusted. My typical chiropractor isn't here, so the other doctor did it, and I really like her. I like how she did it. And then I did the exercise. I don't have a massage scheduled this week. Bummer. That'll be next week. But once they do this particular part, I should be ready to go and go to work. So typically this machine is over there. See that right there? It's got me hooked up to some patches, and it's some, like, heat therapy, in other words. But when this is done, this should be all I have going on today. And then I will head on to work and see what's up with that. So I'll let you know. Well, done at the chiropractor. It's 8:06, which means not gonna be as late to work as I thought, which is good. If I had gotten my massage, then it would have went a little longer, but like I told you, I don't have that scheduled this week. So now I can just head on. Ooh, that's a little cool, the air. Now I can head on a little bit to work. I really feel like I need a snack before I get there. Like I'm a little hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat. And that's just it's like I can't find anywhere. I would have had to place an order somewhere. because all I really want is like some bacon and some eggs, but I don't necessarily want the I don't want the bread and all that stuff to go along with it. I just need like a hearty breakfast. And in the summertime, the snack bar is not open, so that means I cannot get it at work. I'm gonna have to find a way, or I'm gonna have to start being a little bit more intentional about cooking those things ahead of time, because what I'm gonna try to do is over these next few weeks when boot camp starts, which I'm trying to get back on it today in essence, is to eat the first part of the day and then don't necessarily have anything, be done eating by 6, kind of do it a little sooner. So I don't know if there's anywhere I can go. Well, I could always go to Biscuitville, but I don't necessarily want to do that. So it might just be I don't eat anything. I'll just wait, and then if I get hungry while I'm at work, then I'll just eat like some peanuts or something like that. But I'd much rather have like some bacon or something like that, some just heavy protein to start the morning. But anywho, headed into work. I'll just plan better. Maybe that means I gotta go to the grocery store after work. We'll see. But I'll plan better. Maybe I just need to drink my water. I have already had, of course, my protein shake, so it's not like I'm hungry, but I could use something to eat. So we'll just see. And if I'm getting there at this time, then that means for lunch I could probably run out if I really needed to. So we'll see. Got my neck adjusted and all that stuff today, so today's gonna be a good day. You guys, so straight up hungry. It's been a good day, but when your office is going through a lot of staffing changes and people retiring, new people coming on board, then it can just feel like a lot. So I already know we're now in the time where I'm probably gonna have to spend a little bit of extra time at work, the after work part. So when everybody's gone at 5, I'll probably still be here. And I'll probably commit to working until 6 today and probably tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it Thursday because that is my 1-year anniversary. But I probably just need to stick around just so I can get some other processes done, trying to get some organization and some stuff like that handled here. So just trying to be mindful and support my staff, but I also have stuff that I gotta submit and stuff I have to do. So sometimes it may look like supporting them during the day and then spending a little bit of extra time sacrificing in the evening or in the late afternoon to do some of my stuff. Either way, we just gotta make it do what it do, right? So lunch, for lunch, here is, I'm having, my dad, we grilled out a little bit yesterday. Well, he did. I was in the house. But I got like 2 grilled chicken wings and a sweet potato. And then I also have some peppers and cucumbers. And I'm going to put some ginger dressing with some everything bagel seasoning on them. That was a recipe that I saw somebody shared on Facebook, but they got it off of TikTok. So that's what I'm going to eat. And I'm going to not try to rush, but make sure I'm ready in time for my 2 o'clock meeting. And this could very well look like the first and last meal of the day. I don't know. It's just going to depend on how I feel. But let me get to it because I am hungry. Well, it's 6:03 and I am just leaving work. I'm now in that kind of work a little later season, with new people coming on board and really trying to get stuff done. It's sometimes easier to get things done. It's easier to get things done when the people are out of the building, which that was not the case per se today. The people were out of the building, but let me explain. So I got ready to work on something I really didn't have time to give attention to this morning, or throughout the earlier part of the day, because I was working on other tasks. Get ready to process and put the paperwork and stuff in, and all the documents that I need to process these particular packets is not there. So it's like, okay, I was ready to work on this, and now I don't have what I need because people didn't give me what I needed. So then that further delays how long that has to stay on my desk. So I'm like, part of the woe in this role is we really got to define what the function is of my office, because it's clear people don't understand. You try to create efficient processes and things like that once, with particular things, so that it just streamlines it and it makes it easier to do. And then some people just don't really understand that. They live in their bubble and they say, well, I'm gonna give it to you this way, and you're like, well, you can give it to me whatever way you want, but this is the way I'm gonna need it in order to process it effectively. I mean, so much of what my job is, and especially in my office, so much of what that is relies on, well, so many other offices, let me put it that way. So many other offices rely on the information that is entered by my office, but we're only entering it. You got to tell the whole story. The other departments have to tell the story. We enter the information based off of what's on the paper. But it's not our job to create the story and come up with what this is or the process of elimination. No. You write the whole story. We are the typers. We type it up, we put it in, so on and so forth. That's not our role to try to figure it out. Everything should be correct by the time it gets to us. Now we got to know what it's supposed to look like so we can make sure we're entering it accordingly. But that right there, like, people got to do a little better. I mean, overall, it was a good day. Spent that last hour not being as productive as I wanted to be because I ended up having to do additional checks and balances, thinking that everybody had given me everything that they were supposed to. What that also tells me is that I'm going to now need a meeting with that particular department, especially as I bring new people on. I'm going to say, this is how we're going to have to get the information. Okay? It needs to come all correct. Because then you wonder why didn't you get it processed today? Or why didn't da-da-da-da-da? Well, part of that is because you didn't give me everything that I needed. So when I was actually ready to process it, I had to contact you and we had to do a back and forth on making sure I had what I needed in order to put the stuff in. And I'm new to the process because I had other staff members that were actually working, those things up or whatever. So I'm catching things, which thank God I'm at the point where I can at least catch it and be like, this ain't right. You supposed to have da 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 da. But that just makes, so it's not as productive. Now tomorrow I know I got several things to do. So unfortunately, when you missed your window of opportunity, it might come tomorrow, but I don't know when. So it won't be the first part of the day. I'm going to see what I can do. I know I got 2 meetings in the morning. I'm going to see if I can maybe process some of them, a couple of them in the morning, and try to weave it a little bit better throughout the day. But who knows what will happen. Overall, though, it's been a good day. We got rearranged a couple things in the office just because one of these days we're going to just have to take a pause on processing stuff and get some things in an organized state so that it easily flows from this thing to that thing. We just got to improve some of our inner office processes, or how we label things and so on and so forth, so that we know that it's doing, that the process is streamlined, we're not missing anything, all that good stuff. So I'm supposed to have church tonight. 6:09. Church will start at 7:30. I should be able to attend. I really need to go. Everybody needs some Jesus. But we'll just have to see kind of how I'm feeling. I feel fine. It's just been an interesting day. It's the first day back from the break. So, sometimes it takes a little bit for you to get going or whatever. But headed home. I ended up eating I ate my cherries that I had in my bag, and I ate probably about 4 cups of popcorn. Skinny pop though, so don't judge me. 4 cups of, of popcorn. Basically, it was 2 napkins. 2 napkins, like a handful like that. 2 handfuls of popcorn. And of course, I've been drinking my water. Water check. Almost done. Need to get some more down. To finish this up by the night. And really need to finish it up by 7 o'clock so I don't be peeing all night. But headed home. I don't know what my mama cooked or if she cooked. I'm not necessarily that hungry at the present moment. Kind of what I was going for. But it'll probably depend on what she has there as to whether I choose to eat or not, because I sure don't feel like cooking myself. So we'll see. If it's something enticing, maybe. If it's not, then it's I ain't really hungry, and then I just won't eat tonight. But that will mean I would need to be super intentional in the morning. But anywho, let's see what tonight will bring when I get home. On my way to church, thought strongly about not going, but I need to go. It's probably something there for me. Not probably. There's a word. You got to go with the anticipation. You got to go expecting something. That something will be said that will help you and make you better in your walk with Christ. So it's 7:31. Church started at 7:30. So I've only missed a minute or so. They probably haven't really gotten very deep. They might be praying right now. So in essence, I didn't miss much, or I haven't missed much. I know that for sure. So should be out by 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. But let's hopefully more so 8:30-ish, because I was putting some stuff together at the house for some people. It's just some little gratitude gifts or whatever. So I want to make sure that I finish packing those, and I need to figure out what I'm wearing to work tomorrow, and pull out my clothes for the gym, and you know, all that stuff that I gotta do. So that's that. So let me head on to church and see what, as they say, thus saith the Lord.
So that it will directly go straight to the heart of men. And that's my aim. That's my aim, is to hit you in the heart so that it will change a person, the scriptures, I'm talking about the word of God, that it will change you to walk to please God. Bishop Giles was preaching one day, and he was preaching, and that woman jumped up, and after when he got finished preaching, said, Bishop Giles, that word went slap through me. He jumped up. He said, I'm sorry, I missed. I was aiming at your heart. Because if it doesn't, look what happened in the book of Acts when Peter preached. The Bible said they was pricked in their hearts. In other words, he touched that spirit man and let that spirit man realize that you are lost without Christ. You are lost without Jesus. And if you are lost, then you're not saved. Only through Jesus Christ we're saved. So when they found out what Jesus did for them, that he changed them. When he found out what Jesus did for them and he changed their hearts, they pledged their allegiance to him, everything. Bishop McCray asked me to